Tennessee news, the Tennessee legislature returns on Tuesday at noon for the second half of the 113th General Assembly. 1,500 bills or more will be introduced.
However, only a small percentage of these bills will actually pass and become law. Senator Bo Watson previews what to expect in the state legislature this year.
You know, if you really want to know what the state's priorities are, you look at the budget. Where we spend our money is what our priorities are. That's no different than if you look at a family's budget. You know, what a family's priorities are, you will see reflected in their family budget.
Senator Bo Watson said Tennessee legislation finished 2023 a little over $300 million short in their projected budget. This will be the first time in about a decade the Assembly will have to make harder decisions to determine how taxpayers' money will be spent. Watson mentioned a prime focus for the legislation will be crime and public safety, especially after the Covenant School shooting of last year.
Over the past 2 years, especially since last year, the legislature has taken a really close look at public safety and school safety and criminal justice reform. I think those three topics, really, you can kind of put them all in the same bucket. Those will continue to be top shelf issues to the legislature. Here's the challenge around those. All of those tend to have expensive price tags. And so in a year when you're trying to monitor your expenses a little more closely than maybe ordinarily, you have to look closely at those and how you are using those resources around our criminal justice, public safety, school safety system.
Watson said this meeting will pick up from where lawmakers left off in the special session at the end of last summer. At the end of that session, only 4 bills were passed out of many that were filed. The Senate felt some of those bills needed more debate than the special session would allow.
We expect all those bills to come back and the legislature to have a robust conversation and debate about the various pieces of legislation.
The senator explained prime topics that will be discussed relating to education, public safety, and health care. These branch off into categories like mental health and, more specifically, educational scholarships proposed by Governor Bill Lee. While the legislature's top agenda will be state revenues, Governor Lee's prime focus will be educational freedom and school choice for students.